Hello. Wait a second. What is this? Why is my mic like so high? One sec. Am I peaking? Okay, this is good. Yeah, maybe today I will actually be able to get through some of that stuff. Is today the day that I do all the React content? I don't know. Do I have the I don't think so. Good polls though, good polls, guys. Yeah. 0? Okay, listen. I could do more than 0, okay? I'm gonna go into pros. Where is this? Okay. Ooh, Discord bubbles. Hello, guys. How's it going? The other days, all I did was yap. All I did was talk, and we never got to do. Never got to finish anything. What do I want to listen to? Idea Michelle's favorite song. Can you tell us a story? You're just doing that so that I'm Maddie. Go off on a tangent again and then don't end up doing the reacts like I say I will. Okay, honestly, I could do that. Who doesn't like a little story time instead of other things, you know? What is the meaning of life? Okay, so the meaning of life is to maximize on the maximum amount of happiness that you could get in your life. You squeeze out every ounce of it. So, what do? Step 1. Try to have a more positive outlook in life. You know, it sounds very simple. Min-maxing your happiness. You think that's a joke, but it's actually true. So, actually, if you're more optimistic, you would find a lot more things like it's easier for you to kind of find the little joys or happiness in things. Therefore, you're happy even with less. More value. Like, you don't need a lot of things to make you happy. You could be happy with having like a hot dog for dinner or other things versus like feeling like you need to achieve X amount in life in order to be happy, where you need to have like caviar or gold flakes, which honestly are hella overrated anyways. Well, actually, I do like caviar, but gold flakes, you can't even taste it. Thanks, Neil. Yeah, just don't be sad. Why does this sound like a chat GPT answer? You know what? Chat GPT might know. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Oops. I'd unpin something, I think, without trying. My bad. What is the meaning of life? Right? Okay, we want to know what is the meaning of life. Okay, don't worry, it's going. Some people believe the meaning of life is to seek happiness, while others believe it is to fulfill a specific purpose or mission. I am of the happiness train, but I do see people who actually try to live with purpose. They want to change something about the world. Yes, whatever they said. You know, honestly, they got it going. The meaning of life is deeply personal and subjective concept that evolves throughout a person's life. You know? I am healthy. I'm like okay, you know, everything's like wait, no, being happy is the practice of lowering your expectations to so low that anything would make you happy. Is that true? Is that similar to just being more optimistic? Or I don't think it's about lowering expectations, right? You know? I don't okay. I don't feel like my expectations in life are lowered, but I think I also don't have like super high expectations at the same time. I feel like it's just normal. Everything feels normal to me. I don't have like an unrealistic expectation, and I don't know. Being happy is able to find the joy in things instead of searching for reasons to be disappointed in things. I feel like that's how I feel. Whenever there's something that happens or something wrong, I'm just like, oh, well, at least it isn't like this didn't happen, or it's not this bad, right? You see that? She's learning to open the door. Oh, she just did. I closed my closet door and she just opened it. Yeah, I just feel like it's like you go to like a coffee shop and then you get coffee for the day and it's not something that you like. Honestly, that kind of bums me out a little bit, but not too much. And then I just think that, oh, next time I'm just gonna not get this coffee and I'm just gonna get this coffee that I know is good, and then I'm excited for that. So it's not too bad. I know that same thing. Oh, the cat is gone. The cat went into the closet. That is so funny. uh, that is so funny. A lot of times happiness can be a choice, a conscious choice to look at the bright side. Yes. But I think it's also a practice, because I think not everyone practices like people who are not. I was not always optimistic. I think I was never super pessimistic though, but I would say I was very like one of those people who are like, no, I'm like realistic, and I am slash was. I just think who you're surrounded by too also kind of helps you practice it more, because I'm around a lot of people who are actually very optimistic. So it's easy for me to be like, oh, well, you know, it's not so bad. At least this didn't happen, or blah, blah. And that literally starts becoming a part of my thought process or language. So yeah, I don't know. I think it actually does take practice to be more optimistic. And for in games especially, like it's easy to be really negative, but as soon as you start practicing, like, oh, it's fine, like it happens, and then like the more you are like, oh, it's fine, it happens, like you kind of will have a lot more games that you take less seriously and other stuff. Or you're very negative, Nancy. Yeah, I was in games when I was really unhappy with where I was in life. I remember I was working my contract positions and I wasn't happy with that. I wanted to stream or play games and all that kind of stuff. And then I remember when I would get off work and I would play League or whatever it was, I would be a little bit more ragey at people and I was more negative and I wouldn't like, yeah. I just remember typing back to people at times or typing to people at times when it was technically like, oh, it's just a game. Like, why am I being so upset about it? But it was because I had other aspects in my life that, you know, I wasn't happy about. So then the games mattered more. I wanted to, like, it felt like it mattered more if I, like, you know, would win or lose a game, and I wanted to win because I was like happy. It felt like it would make me happier because I had like days at work or other things. And so yeah, but then eventually time went on. I was just like, why am I, you know, like that, like that. But yeah, the group for later is gonna be Meowing, Scara, Balls, and Abe, I believe, is gonna be the 5-stack for our Valo games today. I know, kind of random, but I just saw like the whatever, yeah. But yeah, that was when I was more negative, and then as time went on, obviously because I did start doing better in terms of career or work and all that kind of stuff. Like I became more positive, but it was also who I surrounded. It was kind of like both. It was who I surrounded myself with, and working hard to try to get myself to a place where I would be happier in life, or like making progress career wise made me happier. I didn't like feeling stagnant in that. So yeah, I think if you also want to be happier, like future you wants to be happier, you have to work hard so that future you could feel that way, right? If present you just keeps kind of like give in to the present comfort or the present laziness or whatever it is, then it's less likely that you'll be happy in the future. I feel like a lot of people have different degrees of I really need to make myself now, and some people are like hustlers, you know. I'm not to that extent, but I am someone where like I believe in putting in effort and working hard can set you up for a lot of opportunities, because you put yourself there in the first place. So it's kind of like setting yourself up to have the highest chance of succeeding. For preparation, what's that saying? Is there something like preparation meets luck and blah blah blah, all that kind of stuff? Creates more opportunities type of thing. Uncle Subby, thank you so much for gifting the subbies. Thank you. Thanks. Hogwarts, thank you so much for the 20 months. Welcome back. But yeah, I would say for a long time I was quite unhappy with life when it was the part of me losing my job at Target as an HR team member, all the way up until I moved to California. And that was like a good 4 years, I want to say. Like 3-4 years of feeling more kind of like unhappy. I worked at Target like maybe a couple months after graduation. Yeah. So initially I mean I talked about it before, but initially I was because I worked with my cousin who had autism throughout my years of college. That was my part-time job. I was like a respite worker. So I worked with him, and that was, so then my initial thought afterwards was, okay, maybe I could like get a job off of this experience I had, because oh wait, I don't hear anything. Hello, hello, hello? Yo. I did not hear you this entire time. Yeah, it kind of is a you problem. Huh? Listen. Um, what the fuck?
Okay. Yeah.
Bitch. Yeah. I know, sorry. I just realized that. I'm so sorry. She's calling me short. You really just have nothing else that you can insult me with because, you know, kind of good in every way. You had to insult me with something that God cursed me with.
I feel like that shouldn't even be an insult, man. I'm just saying you're short. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, really? Then why do you have to say I'm short? There's nothing wrong with it.
My sister's 4'11". Why? It's because ever since I was growing up with my sister, who is also way older than me, she would constantly push my head down as if it would do something.
To make you shorter?
Well, she just didn't like that I was slowly getting taller. So whenever she was next to me, like, she would use her entire force, 2 hands on my head, and she would start pushing. And I'm like, bro, stop. And she was like, you stop. And I'm like, I can't control this either. What?
That sounds kind of fucked up. Like, it sounded like she would kill you if you're underwater, you know?
Yeah. Who thinks that we're never near water?
Thanks, Artania. Thank you. Hope you have a lovely day as well.
Like, if you
my experience in Target was great, actually.
You, forks,
I love Target.
Chopsticks and stuff like that. They'd ask, like, oh, do you want the kids menu?
Wait, me?
Yeah.
No, I've never. Hey, okay, the closest thing I've gotten was when I was shopping for my graduation dress for high school. They thought I was graduating for middle school, or it was I was shopping for my university grad dress and they thought I was graduating from high school. Like, one of those were what happened.
She doesn't remember. It just happened so often.
No, it just happened that long ago. Not that it happened often.
Oh.
No. Just okay? Like, did that not happen to you?
No.
And tall people really have it good, huh? Do you feel like people respect you more because you can look at them at eye level?
Well, that thought has never occurred to me ever, so...
Yeah, because you didn't have to think about it. It's like if you have good skin, you never have to be self-conscious of people, you know? Like, of people, like, looking at your skin. When you're tall, you never think about that.
Oh my god, is that what you think about? You good?
No.
Well, look on the bright side.
This is zoinking. Yeah?
I rather have people think I'm younger than I am older now. Back then, I would rather people think I was older because it's like, man, all the old kids get to do cool things, and now it's like the opposite. It's like,
Yeah, I agree.
I get it. I'm tired. It's true.
Now when people are like, oh my god, I can't believe you're like 32 or whatever. I thought you were like 23, and I'm like, oh, thank God.
Wait, you're 32?
No, say it louder. Yeah, no. Yeah, say it again. No, yeah, say it again.
Wait, you're 32?
Say it. Yeah, I know.
No, but you actually look way younger than people in their 30s. It's crazy.
God bless. That's the only saving grace, or else I would cry at knowing that I was aging.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I feel that.
I would actually be so sad if I started looking my age or older, because then I would have zero way of feeling like I'm young still, other than just like my personality. But then my personality would not match at times. But it doesn't have to match, I guess. Alright, thank you for the 57 months. Welcome back. Thank you.
So upset, but I zoned out.
You know, honestly, I'm used to it.
But at least I'm like confessing. Like, I just zoned out. I don't know what you said. Like, if you say it one more time, I'll listen.
I almost think I would rather you not confess and just be like, oh yeah, and like play along and just like, sometimes ignorance is bliss. My skincare routine.
No,
Ooh, I was planning on doing a video or something maybe of this sometime.
It's like, and then you're gonna be like, you weren't listening, were you? And I'm like,
if you grinded league, true.
I might as well prevent that from happening.
But
it's like, I can't help it. I
wouldn't test you though.
Zone out.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry. I do that with Leslie sometimes.
Huh? That sounds intentional, bro. Mine is for everyone. You said Leslie specific.
Oh, no. It depends. What? Like, sometimes I zone out once anyone talks like a certain amount. like once you talk past like 5 minutes, sometimes it's like the chances of you zoning out increases, you know?
Dude, you're gonna hate me so much.
You zoned out again.
But like,
But that was like a minute. That was like a minute.
I swear
Yeah,
I was listening until I just stopped.
Yeah, no, I get it.
How did that happen?
I also listened until I just stopped,
Dude, that's
and then
crazy.
I zone out.
I actually don't know how it happened.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that shouldn't have happened. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I agree. I also think this just should not happen. But like, you know, sometimes your friends just do it to you anyway, right?
No. Okay, see, my thing is I can't concentrate on more than one thing.
Yeah, like bad at multitasking.
Yeah, so my second confession is that I am in a Valorant game.
I feel like it's supposed to get better, and it just gets worse. And I don't know how that's possible.
But look on the bright side.
Uh-huh. Where?
This coffee is sick.
Oh yeah, we got this sick ass coffee. Dude, I can't believe it. We found a replacement for Memory Look.
I can't believe they're closed for that long.
I know why. Like, why
Without
are they closed?
updating their stuff.
Yeah. Well, I just checked on Yelp today, and they did update on Yelp, but maybe just not Google.
Okay, well, a lot of people check Google. They should update it all.
Yeah, I agree.
And put a sign out, because I didn't bother to check Yelp. It just said it was just closed, so I just assumed it was for the day.
Dude, there was no sign.
No
Oh,
sign
God.
is a crime. Wah, 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 wah.
Touch. A coffee drink. I don't know. Me and Myung recently liked we've always done, I think. It's like they have this cream coffee that's really good. I don't know how the fuck they make it, but it's like a latte. That is like, you know, coffee milk underneath, and on top they put this delicious like sweet cream and sprinkle it with some like chocolate or mocha or like whatever sweetener they use, and it's just extra good. And not a lot of places make it like that. Diabetes noted, yeah, basically, but it's actually not too sweet at the same time. It's like just the right amount of sweet that gets you addicted and wanting more, and you could drink the whole damn thing. What?
Oh, God.
I don't know if my pee smells like coffee.
You won't guess what just happened.
What? You got an ace?
The opposite.
You did not get an ace?
What's the opposite of an ace?
You got aced.
Nah.
Then what? What the fuck is what the fuck else is the opposite of a did I not just name the two opposite things of getting an ace? What the fuck else is there?
That's true. You know what? That's on me. Hey,
What?
you know what? That's my bad, man.
What?
You're so right for that.
Yeah, I am right for that.
Oh, well, the thing is that
You died.
don't worry. After this game, I'm going to be ready for 4.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
I mean,
Don't even sweat it, as the kids.
I mean, I'm not sweating it at all.
I guess you could.
Do
sweat
the
it
kids
if you really wanted to.
do the kids say don't even sweat it? I feel like that's a boomer term.
Yeah, they do.
Okay. You're kind of you're boomer slash like, are you you're not Gen Z? No.
What? Bro, what?
You're like the cusp of Gen Z
I'm
almost.
I'm not.
You're not. You're like what? Like a year. You're a year off,
No,
aren't you?
I'm just a millennial, bro.
Okay.
What?
The Gen Z cutoff is 96. I thought it was 97.
I could never be.
Are you not 96?
I'm not. Heh.